Hello everyone. My final project is about the United States Youth Soccer Affiliation Organization, and I'm analyzing if a middle-class family can afford competitive youth soccer. Since the United States youth soccer became a huge business, which I would consider a broken one, where success is often determined by the words of a player's parents, because playing organized soccer and have educated high-quality coaches is an outrageous expense. Therefore, the path to be a top player is more determined by how many zeros a parent can write in their checkbooks rather than by the talent of a player, which is a very, very huge problem in the business of soccer. Alright, doing my research for the final project, I came along a lot of questions and hypotheses and so on. So I briefed it down, I shortened it down on four big ones. And the first one is, what are the annual fees to play for competitive or recreational soccer club in Missouri, and how have those costs increased over the last decade? So we considering 2010 to 2020. The second hypothesis is, a family with two kids cannot afford to sign up their kids to play for competitive soccer clubs in Missouri due to their high costs. Third one, based on the annual income of a third-person household and the increased cost to play competitive soccer, the participation in playing youth soccer has decreased drastically. So we considering how many kids have played in 2010, how many kids have played in 2020. Now we're gonna see, did it increase, did it not increase? We'll find out. And the fourth one, big question for all the parents who are thinking about their 7, 8 year old, I need a scholarship, which is nonsense. However, we talk about the chances to play NCAA soccer and get a scholarship for a male or female after they graduate from high school. For the man, it's less than 6%. For the woman, it's less than 8%. While doing my paper, I used mainly four methods. And the first one is the correlation and linear regression, which kind of like is explained like linear regression attempts to model the relationship between two variables by fitting a linear equation to observed data. One variable is considered to be an explanation variable, and the other one is considered to be a dependable variable. The second method that we use is the factor analysis. A factor analysis is a technique that is used to reduce a large number of variables into fewer numbers of factors. This technique extracts maximum common variance from all variables and puts them into a common score. Third one was, we use classification. In this classification, we use the decision tree. And the decision tree is a decision support tool that uses a tree-like graph or model of decisions of getting the possible consequences, including chance, event, outcomes, resource, cost, etc. And yeah, we also use the regression analysis to predict the future, because in my paper, we calculated the potential costs of playing youth competitive soccer in 2030, and we used the regression analysis to do that. Conclusion: a household that makes less than 38,000 a year will not be able to put their kids into competitive soccer due to the high costs of coaches, of facilities, of club fees, and so on. However, this supports my statement earlier that soccer in the United States is not about who is the best, who is the most talented one, who has the most love for the game. It's determined by who is the richest, by who is the person who gonna put the most money into their kid's development, which should not be the case, because every single kid should have the ability and the opportunity to play what they love, no matter how rich or poor their family is. Alright, finishing up my presentation, I want to talk a little bit about my learning experiences. about the course. And I think I learned a lot. I think my learning experiences were outstanding. Due to you guys and due to the professor, I think like during the coursework, I learned a lot about like the different predictive analytics methods, and I'm very appreciative of the professor's work and the involvement of the students, especially in discussions, to brighten up my horizon and brighten up my knowledge about data analytics. So shout out to you guys. Thank you very much, and I hope everybody keeps enjoying the next classes. All right, peace out, Tim Cluster.